Hi friends, it's Anne here, and today's video is, I believe, the 8th update of my lip project pan for 2021. So this is a full year rolling project pan that I started in January. I think I'll continue it, I don't think it's going to end in December, but we'll see. There's no real rules to this. I've just picked products, mostly things that are maybe a little bit older, some things I think that might be easier to pan. That's about it. This little boo just ate his lunch, so I'm going to put him on the couch and hopefully he will settle. I say settle, it's not like he really is out of control at all, but sometimes well, you guys have heard him, he does little horse whinnies and such. Alright, couch time. Okay, let's just get straight into the products. So no major updates, there's nothing, I haven't finished anything, but there's progress on everything. I really tried to hit all the different products. So the first item in my list is this Colourpop Lippie Stick in Kiddo. This is in the sheer formula, which doesn't exist anymore. I was able to draw a new line there, but it's pretty darn close to the previous line. However, when I roll this up, it's so tiny now. It's looking real good. I definitely think I can finish this by the end of the year, especially considering where it was at before. It was all the way up here on the lid, so it was pretty long if I go back to the intro photos. So last update, that was 9.77 grams. It's now 9.71 grams. That's a difference of 0.06 grams. The next one is this one. I've been working pretty hard on this one. This is a Color Workshop lipstick. No shade name or anything on this. I was, again, able to draw a new line really close to the previous line, but I still got her in there. I felt like this definitely had movement that needed to be tracked on the lid. I have been using this as a blush, been layering my blushes with my Tarte thing. So I've been putting this on underneath. So last month this was 12.5 grams, is now 12.42 grams. So that's a difference of 0.08 grams. Next up is this lipstick from Rimmel. This is 050 Paradise. It's the Lasting Finish formula. So I have used this a couple of times. I haven't, there's no visual progress. I wasn't able to draw a new line. But I'm just going to say the weight has changed, but when I was weighing it over the past few months, I kept saying no weight change, no weight change, but sometimes I would weigh it and it would weigh one number, and sometimes I would weigh it and it would weigh a different, the no change number. So we're just going to go with the new number, that's the change number, and hope it stays at that. So last month this was 14.96, it's now 14.88, so that's a difference of 0.08. Again, it was bouncing actually between those two numbers over the past couple of updates, and I just didn't know if it was my scale, because I would go and test it again and I was still getting the 14.96. So anyway, the weight of this might be off, although I'm hoping to use this a bit more now that it's fall. It feels like a bit more of a fall color, so I think I'll get some more progress out of that. The next item is my Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. I will admit this does not have as much progress as I had hoped. Last month I had really good progress. This month not so much, mostly because I forgot about this. So one of the reasons why all of these things do have a bit of progress, I mean this is getting pretty low now. You can see it's getting down there. I went home one weekend and forgot all of my lip products. I was also camping, so I wasn't using them regularly. I was home quite a bit, and like I said, just didn't really use them regularly when I was home, family home. So the progress this month, there's progress, but it's not as much on some products as much as I had hoped. I don't know if I actually said a full sentence there. Anyway, yeah, last month I really made a big chunk of difference in this, but this month not nearly as much. Last month this was 48.18 grams. It's now 47.57 grams. That's a difference of 0.61 grams. I think I'm still trending. I think I can finish this by the end of the calendar year. I think it's going to be a push, but I think I can do it. Next up is this Revlon Kiss Plumping Lip Cream in 525 Barely Blush. The more that I use this, the more I'm coming around to it. When I first bought it, I bought this because Lauren Made Beauty, she really liked this product, so I was like, I'll buy it too. I bought it when it was on sale. didn't really like it. I don't like the application method. I wouldn't repurchase this. I don't even know if it still exists, but I wouldn't repurchase it. But I am coming around to the product and the shade. I kind of thought the shade was too light for me, but the more I use it, I'm like, no, it's not too bad. Like, I don't have full-on concealer lips. It's just light. If you're curious, I'm wearing this. I'm wearing this in a lot of videos. This is the Lippie stick in Kiddo. It's just one of my favorites. Anyway, this last month was 11.03 grams. It's now 10 point, or sorry, I've skipped an item. That's okay. We'll go back to it. This was 11.03 grams. It's now 10.68 grams. That's a difference of 0.35 grams. So again, progress, but maybe not a whole lot. The item I skipped was this one. This is it's a mini of Marc Jacobs in Slow Burn. I have been using this quite a bit. Again, have used this as blush a couple times. I feel like for whatever reason, there's not a lot of movement on it. It still feels bigger than I would like it to be. And I couldn't draw, did I draw a new line on this one? I don't think I drew a new line on this one. I mean, it's moving, but it's slow. This one was 11.23 last month. It's now 11.18, so a difference of 0.05. So next up is a lip butter in 063 Wild Watermelon. I feel like I've had pretty decent progress on this. I could have almost drawn a new line, but I did not. I still feel like I have quite a bit of product left in this, which I was hoping I'd be through a bit more of this. And this is going to get challenging because this is not really, to me, it's not really like a fall winter color. So it's going to be challenging to use this one up. But keeping it in the project because it's definitely a product I want to finish up. So last month this was 22.84. It's now 22.67. So that's a difference of 0.17 grams. Down to the last two products. These were both ones that I just included for the first time last month. The first one is this NYX. This is Everything Lip Oil. I really like this product. It's nice. It feels nice going on. It does not last. Like, it does not last whatsoever, which is kind of good because I feel like I'm getting through it. But yeah, it's not like... It's not a product where like you could put it on before you went to bed and in the morning your lips would feel moisturized. I don't think so anyway. But I like it. Like, it's a nice product. It feels nice going on. It's an easy, quick throw it on. Like, I'll go outside and as soon as I take my mask off, I'll throw this on and it just works. It's really nice and easy. Don't need a mirror or anything. I do have this in a deeper shade as well. This is a lighter shade. This is in Sheer Blush. So last month when I introduced this, it was 13.7 grams. It's now 13.39 grams. That's a difference of 0.31 grams. And then the last item is this L'Oreal ColourRiche balm in the shade 518 Tender Balm. This really doesn't have much of a color at all. Like, this is the one that I have been trying to use as just like a regular lip balm, and it works pretty well. Again, like, I can just sort of throw this in my purse and throw it on whenever I'm outside when I don't have my mask on. Because we don't have to wear our masks outside. Here in Toronto, we just have to wear them like going into a building, any public space. So like if I'm going, even going to a restaurant. So like I haven't eaten inside a restaurant, but eating out on a patio, it's kind of bizarre. But if you eat on a patio, you have to wear your mask while you're standing and walking around. And then you can, as soon as you sit down, you can take your mask off. So I can use this like when I'm walking around outside and don't have my mask on. And it doesn't, like, again, doesn't have much of a color, so it doesn't really transfer. And I honestly don't really care if my lipstick transfers onto my mask. I just wash them. I only have maybe one or two masks that have a little bit of a lipstick stain still on them, but for the most part, like, I just wash them and it comes off. Anyway, that was like a big long tangent. The other thing I wanted to mention was I kind of wish I had put this in the project sooner because I feel like I could have had this done by the end of the year. Oh, and the other thing too is, so I drew a line where I started. That is not really exactly where I started because I'd been using this for about a week and then I realized, oh crap, I forgot to put the tape on the side and put a starting line. So I have a starting line and then the second line, but I've actually used a little bit more than that. But anyway, yeah, like there's still a lot of product in this though, but I feel like I'm getting through it pretty decently, like at the speed of a lip balm. So I should be okay to finish this, just probably not by the end of the year. Had I put it in the project sooner, definitely. So when I introduced this, it was 22.97 grams. It's now 22.73 grams. So that's a difference of 0.24 grams. So not bad. Everything has like fairly even progress. I was trying to like spread the love a little bit this time instead of fully focusing on one or two products. I think next month, I don't know, I'm going to try and do that again, spread the love. But that means, again, like I'm not having any major, like nothing's going to be finished next month either. Maybe November, I don't know. or maybe even this one. Like, I don't know how much product is in this. There's probably way more than I think there is. It's gonna probably last like way too long and I'm gonna get sick of it. Anyway, let's put the family photo up. I don't know again if it will really show much. In December, I'm not gonna do it now, but in December I'll do like a beginning of the year, or I'll do like beginning and end products so we can really see the difference. Like, I know this product will show a huge difference. And I know this product will also show a pretty good difference. So I'll do like a beginning and end of year so we can really see the full difference. I don't think right now with the family photo we're going to see a big difference month to month. It's there, the progress is there, it's just not a whole lot. So that is it. That is my 8th update for my lip project pan for 2021. If you like this little update, feel free to give it a little thumbs up down below. And if you haven't already, I would love it if you did subscribe to my tiny little channel here in Toronto, Canada. I hope you're doing well, and I'll see you sometime soon. Bye.